everyone. Welcome to Office Hours. I am here today. I'm still getting a little feedback. Okay, hopefully that's better. I'm here today at MagnaWave HQ. If you do not recognize me, I am Elaine Pauly, president of MagnaWave. Thank you for joining me today. We are talking all things PEMF, all things red light, all things MagnaWave. So if you have questions, if you've never had a MagnaWave machine and you are thinking about getting one or even getting a session with one of our amazing practitioners around the world, and you have questions, now is the time to ask. Hello, everyone. Hi, Sierra. Hi, Jessica. Let's see. Jason wrote, yay, audio work first time this time. Yay, it's the small things. Hi, Leah. Hello, Elaine. Hi, Bobby. One of the things that we do here is that we do some giveaways at the end of each office hours or each live experience. Today is no different. So I'm going to be doing some giveaways based on participation. So if you ask questions, you interact with your friends on here, you talk, you comment nice things in the chat, you can be entered to win. Randomly, we will pick a number and select someone from the interactions there and go from there. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Cheryl. Hi, White Diamond Equine PEMF. Very, very good to see everybody today. Let's see. Questions for my personal horse. Jessica says, anything else I could do for the abscesses? It's 2 huge gas pockets. Well, Jessica, I don't know what you've already done. So I don't know what else you can do other than hopefully you are MagnaWaving the hoof. There's several different ways that you could do that. If you have a zoom paddle, you can put the hoof directly on the zoom paddle. You can also use the butterfly loop. And a lot of times people don't think about this anymore because we have so many attachments that are made just for the hoof. You could actually use this and imagine that this is a hoof. You could actually put it across the top. You can hold the hoof up like this and then do a session like that. I know some people who actually soak the hoof in water or like we'll soak the area and then put a zoom paddle on the zoom box underneath the bucket while the hoof is in the bucket and actually do a session through the water. So you could actually pack the hoof area and do a session through that. So I don't know exactly what you've done, but hopefully that I gave you some ideas of some things. I'm assuming it's in a hoof as well, Sierra, the abscess that she mentioned. Cheryl says, I love the tiger video. I don't know, Cheryl, what tiger video? Is there a tiger video? Mm-hmm. Did I miss it?
Yeah, it was yesterday, the tiger sanctuary.
Oh, the tiger, okay, yes. So do I, that's a good video. I did see that. I was driving in a car yesterday for 9.5 hours, so I actually did a fair amount of social media scrolling. I wasn't driving. That would be unsafe. Okay, I was just riding in the passenger seat of a car. Okay, so any other questions here? I would love to answer them. Let's see. Oh, thoughts on working on horses recovering from strangles? Yes, please do. Whole body sessions, low and slow. Anybody else has any tips or tricks for strangles? Please put them in the comments. Yes, absolutely. You should be MagnaWaving after a diagnosis like that. Has anyone used the hoof mat on show cattle? Did you see results? Emily, not only have I used the hoof mat on show cattle, I've used it on bucking bulls. I've used it on pretty much all different types of cattle, even dairy cattle. So yes, absolutely, we've seen results with that. Specifically in bucking bulls, they have a lot of issues. We actually had it slide underneath the pin that they were in, and then they were able to stand on it. Excellent results there as well. Just, a cell is a cell is a cell is a cell, and a lot of people don't think about that. But a lot of the same issues that a hoof on a horse has, a hoof on a cow can experience very similar situations. So just keeping that in mind, like we are all cellular beings. The cells are all affected by magnetic fields. So what's, good generally for one animal, even being animals ourselves, is also very beneficial for other types of animals, which a lot of times people don't like to think of themselves as animals, but it is scientifically true. Jessica said, okay, I'm going to try the water bucket with the zoom paddle. Yes, it's in his front hoof. It's annoying being gas pockets. Yes, very annoying. Let's see, any other questions? Would red light in the mix help with the abscess? Absolutely, Jessica, it 100% would. You can hold the hoof up and do the red light directly on the bottom or also on the top. One thing is that's so beautiful about these modalities, specifically with MagnaWave and with the rock red light, there's very few things, if any, that it's not beneficial for. A lot of people, actually, majority of people overthink this, okay? You know, we overthink what we can do this for, what we can use it for, how we can use it. There's pretty much every single indication I'm going to say, yes, try it, because what is it? It's not going to hurt to do that. It's very, very, it's minimally invasive. The animal feels good. And a lot of times what I've noticed, even in, people who may use our oral well line, where they will see, they may be using a machine for one indication and then see results for something else that's going on in their body, and they didn't realize that this could even benefit that. So I think that it's really important to listen to the animal and the body and the signs that they're giving you, because a lot of times people think, especially with horses, that the horse is moving away or getting away from the coil. But in reality, when you're doing the session, the horse isn't moving away. It's trying to push you to a different area. So it may look like it's, moving away from you and pushing its butt into you or whatever. But in reality, that's where it wants the coil. I actually had a trainer. He was like, oh, that horse just doesn't like it. Every time I put it on her, she moves away. And I was like, well, let me see what you're talking about. We did a session. I was like, no, she is moving, wanting you to place the coil where she's putting towards you. And when we did that, we turned it up a little bit. Not only did this horse love the MagnaWave session, but it released and yawned and moved in a way that this blew the trainer away. So I think that's some of the times things that you need to keep in mind. Like, they know their bodies, and you need to learn to listen to them and read them. That's why a lot of times with MagnaWave, when you're doing your training, you're going through the certification, we talk a lot about having the owner or trainer there, because they understand the reactions of their animal better. So for the first session, I usually recommend that the owner or trainer is there for the first session, and even the veterinarian if they're around, but specifically the owner and trainer, because they understand their animal, they understand the reactions, and majority of the time, 90% of the time, they're amazed by the release and the way that the animal acts. And it's such a strong selling part for the technology, but it's also just a great way for you to communicate with them and start to begin to understand that animal, because once you understand their reactions, the way that they move and the way that they work, it's a better understanding of how to use the machine. And that's why it's so hard for people who want to have I want to know the exact Gauss number, and I want to know the exact setting and the exact beats, pulses per minute, and exactly where to put it with exactly the coil for this indication. That is impossible to do when you truly know and understand PEMF. Because this magnetic field is a frequency. It changes based on the frequency of the earth. It could change based on humidity in the air. A lot of things can change, and every single body is different. So what is comfortable to one animal may not be comfortable to another animal. So giving an exact setting for each thing is not beneficial and is not the way to see optimal results. And people don't understand that. They'll say, well, I read a study, and the study said that the optimal way for inflammation reduction is to use, 500 Gauss for this, yada, yada, between this amount of hertz. Well, you have to understand, and I just wish I could tattoo this on my forehead or scream it from the rooftops. When doing any type of case study or clinical trial, you have got to pick a setting to measure against. Okay, you have to pick something as your baseline, some sort of setting to measure against. So especially with clinical trials, they have to pick one setting. So I've done several clinical trials. When you do a clinical trial, you can't say, oh, you can go from 0 to 20, because they need to measure that at this setting, they were able to see results on this amount of people. So those specific settings are just the setting that researcher decided to pick to do their study. That does not mean that no other settings would be beneficial for inflammation reduction. So I just want you to keep that in mind when doing the research. You can overthink this out of your life. You can get in analysis paralysis where you are not getting a very beneficial modality to your animals because you've overthought it. And I hate when people do that. They overthink the process. Okay, I went on a tangent. Sorry about that. Let's see. I have a filly. Fawn says, I have a filly that will be too soon. She's had 4 MagnaWave full body sessions, level 1 and 2 with Julian within the last 3 months. And each time muscle fasciation continue along one side of her top line. She hasn't had a saddle on, so saddle fit isn't the issue. Okay. So, wait, I'm going to put this back up again. I'm assuming you're asking me what is the issue. Why is this filly, who's had 4 MagnaWave full body sessions, she's about to turn 2, very low setting on the Julian. So she had 4 settings of the last 3 months. That's not very many settings. That's not very many sessions. And each time she has movement that continues along one side of her top line. Well, I don't think that that's necessarily a problem, Fawn. Like, if there's no issue, like, maybe it's the way that this horse lies down, right? Maybe it's the way that this horse runs. Maybe there is some sort of issue. I don't think that in this instance you're diagnosing with the machine. If there is something else going along with this filly, is there a problem that you're trying to address? So you're doing the sessions and then you're seeing this amount of movement, amount of inflammation. I would think it has something to do with how she's rolling around, how she's laying down, possibly her gait. Even though it's not saddle fit, the animal still walks and runs and moves around. So there could be something there even with the fitting of the horseshoe. So if that could be causing her to compensate on one side versus the other, causing that inflammation, I really wouldn't worry too much about it because you're doing the right thing. Because when you start working on an animal at a younger age, you are prolonging the life of that animal and helping them feel better. It's like, when you start stretching, I don't know how many of you all have ever been like working out, but when you start adding stretching to your workouts, the results and the ability that you're not going to get hurt, like your ability to, grow and stretch your muscles and actually not get hurt while you're training or working out is so much better because you've added stretching in. This is a very similar situation. Like when you start adding MagnaWave in regular sessions to any performance animal's life, you are able to spot some inflammation issues like this, like Fawn is, but you're also able to get those muscles in tip-top shape and have that horse feeling and activating their best when you do start working with them more intently. So that's just something to keep in mind. I wouldn't worry too much about it unless you're seeing some sort of issue, but I would look at the gait, maybe look at the horseshoe. Anybody else have any ideas? You could ask the vet about it. Obviously ask the vet about it, but if there's not any issue, it could just be growth. I mean, it also honestly could just be the way that there's some inflammation there because the animal is going through changes. So not a huge deal. Let's see. Lane change on critter alpaca neurological. I don't know what that means, Andrea. Maybe I missed your question. Okay, here we go. Bobby says, my friend has a lot of swelling in his arm from a serious car accident and can barely move it. I bought a MagnaWave to his doctor. Can MagnaWave help with nerves is the question. This is a really excellent, I'm actually going to pull something up here. First of all, yes. What I found specifically with the National Institute of Health that has done several studies on nerve regeneration, it has a positive influence on the functional aspect of neural regeneration. A positive influence on the functional aspect of neural regeneration. That is a direct quote from the National Institute of Health. So PMF has a positive influence on the functional aspects of neural regeneration. What does that mean? What that means is, how exactly does it positively impact? We're not sure. But what we've noticed and what studies have shown is that PMF can have a positive influence, with studies have shown, with such an impact over not using it when you're working on neural regeneration. So if you're working on nerve regrowth or actual functionality, whether it's something like neuropathy, all the way down to an injury, 100% PMF has been shown to positively affect that. Now, what I have found is that it can be very uncomfortable to have nerve regeneration during that process. Sometimes that can be an uncomfortable process. So you've got to stick that out, because when you regenerate, or when there's a healing process with nerves, there can be numbness, there can be blood flow, like feeling like fire. There could be some sensitivity when that starts to regenerate. So that's just something to keep in mind, because while you're doing that process, this is not like, oh, you're going to have one session with the Orwell machine and it's going to be back. No, this is like committing to a wellness routine to, positively impact what the body's already trying to do. I hope that answered your question. Michelle says, I love my mat and guard. Michelle, me too. We are calling the mat and mat guard the hoof plate now, the hoof plate bundle, just to make it a little bit clearer to new customers. So it is called the MagnaWave hoof plate bundle. So it is the Mag Energy mat with a guard or plate that goes over top of it to protect it. So just in case you guys are looking for something like the Mag Energy mat with a guard on top of it, that is the full body mat. The half body mat that you can then put both hooves on. The animal can stand there, get a full session. It's amazing. It's great for even dogs, cats, pigs, anything can lay on it, stand on it. You don't have to worry about any type of fluids or anything, or any type of weight damaging that mat guard. It's just great. So if you're looking for that, that's called the hoof plate. Fantastic for abscesses. Fantastic to keep away things like laminitis. Fantastic to keep away things like abscesses. Something that you should be regularly doing with any performance animal. If you have an animal that has a hoof and is a performance animal of any type, that animal needs to be getting sessions on their hooves regularly. And you can sit here and say, well, obviously, Elaine, you would say that because you are the president of a company that sells machines that, do this. Don't even go to a practitioner. Don't even buy a machine. But if you use anything, but you need to be using high power PMF on that animal if you want long lasting results and you want absolute performance. How many of you, if you knew that you could start MagnaWaving a horse and have them on a routine, you wouldn't have the abscesses that you're dealing with now? If I could tell you that wouldn't happen if you were doing this, would you have started it sooner? 100% of the people just yelled yes. 100%. Yes. If you knew that if you did something prior to an injury, if you had started it before, you wouldn't have had that injury. If you could rewind time, well, then why would you do it? Every single person would do it. So take that. Bridget said a good way for sessions on strangles is to put the large loop, I believe is what she's saying. Let's get one of those out. Under the throat latch area. So this is the large loop. And I just want to be very clear. If you are purchasing a MagnaWave machine or looking at high power PMF devices, all of our machines come with 2 attachments. This is the large loop. It's fantastic. It's also a necklace. It's great. This is what she's saying underneath the throat, or this is the butterfly loop. These are included with every machine that's on our website. So if you are looking and comparing PMF machines, do your research and make sure that you are not just buying a box that doesn't have an attachment with it, because you could spend a large amount of money to realize that the machine doesn't even operate. You got to spend another $2,000 to $3,000 to operate the equipment. That is not the case with MagnaWave. We include them with every purchase because, quite frankly, you don't buy cars that have no tires and wheels. Some people may if they rebuild cars, but most people don't. Okay. Hi, Christine in Ohio. So let's see. I'm looking up a indication. Oh, here's a good one. Okay, Elaine is asking if MagnaWave can help with white line in horses. Absolutely. We have done work with white line in the past. I would absolutely, here's the thing. Again, we are trying to slow that down the degradation. So if you have an animal that has a symptom, has an issue like white line, you want to get regular sessions immediately. Again, regular sessions. We are talking about the full structure of the hoof. Imagine if you had a bone or a muscle or just anything. If it's built correctly and it's strong, you're going to have a better outcome. So if you can give the cells in that area what they need to reduce the inflammation and uptake and increase the uptake of oxygen, the body will be able to begin its healing itself. It's trying to fight whatever's going on. But a lot of time when the body starts having that response to fighting any issues, it's just inflammation, it's pain, it's, in white line, there's decomposition. So you really want to work on regular sessions. If anybody's ever done, has a testimonial about white line, please put it in the comments. Tori says, I can't wait to invest in the red light. Tori, the rock red light this is a creation. I think one of the things, I'm going to say this, one of the things about what we do so well here at MagnaWave is that we listen to our customers. I pride myself, and the team prides themselves on, we listen. What do you guys want? I want a machine that has a remote. We are the only PMF manufacturer, high-power PMF manufacturer in the world that is manufacturing high-power PMF machines that are remote controlled or controlled with an app that's on your cell phone. The only place. We didn't have to do that. These are ideas that you guys wanted that we put into place. The rock red light was the same thing. You guys wanted it to be cordless. You guys wanted it to be shielded. You guys wanted it to have 2 different times. You guys wanted it to have protections for like the light protections. You wanted it to beep when the session was over. We created that for our customers. This is the optimal, literally the optimal red light therapy that is manufactured in the United States. You cannot find anything better. I would dare you to try. And I will eat my words if that is the case. But I know that this machine the rock machine is manufactured to absolute highest quality of any red light device. It is made right here in the United States. One of the only ones in the world made right here in the United States that I'm aware of. It's high power and it's shielded. It does not need a cord. It does not need to be plugged in. It's battery operated. It is a game changer if you love your animals. Whether you have a MagnaWave or not, you should have a rock. Period. Whether you write that down, whether you have a MagnaWave or not, you should have a rock red light. That's it. If you are saving money up, if you're looking for a device that can actually get results quickly and the least expensive option, maybe somebody, okay, let's say you have a practitioner that's coming out doing sessions on your animals. That practitioner should keep doing their MagnaWave sessions, but you should buy a rock red light. You should ask your practitioner about a rock red light. They will be able to help you. You should buy that rock red light and you should use it in between sessions with the MagnaWave. You can do so much at home with your own animals with the rock red light. Okay, I went on another tangent. I love my rock, everybody's saying. I love it too. Got to love how much you all take care of and listen to your practitioners. We really do try. Let's see. I've been amazed as well. I've turned the intensity up and still no movement. So Kathy's talking about movement. I don't know what that is about. I missed it. Use the certification modules for PMF and the rock and then the app. Also, I am so excited, you all. We are redoing the certification right now, and I know I've talked a little bit about this. Our certification is excellent. It includes so much information that it is incredible. What we are doing right now is making it more interactive and making it so that you guys have a way of like reinforcing the education. I am so excited about what's coming in the end of this year. It's going to be the end of this year, and I know that's crazy, but we are making a full new MagnaWave Academy that offers not only this PMF education, MagnaWave education, but also more in-depth red light education, also things like K-taping, other things that we are going to be offering classes for our practitioners. And we are making it so much more enjoyable and more interactive that you'll be able to mouse over the horse or the dog and actually click on the areas, place the coil on there, like see it in real time, ask questions. We're going to be working with cohorts, so you'll go through training with a group. So we are going to start working this through, and I'm really, really excited. If you think that we have really good education right now, you guys are going to have your minds blown at what's coming. Okay, I just got on another tangent. Let's see here. Taping, yes. Let's see. I'm seeing what you guys got. I'm wanting to add a rock to my business. Just need to figure out when. We have I think that we have payment plans for the rock. We have payment plans for the rock. Pretty sure that we have payment plans for the rock that you can do if you are looking to get started with a rock. You can email sales@magnawavepmf.com. Oh, look, there's a QR code. You can scan that QR code. We'll put the link in the comments so that you can click on it if you want more information about the rock. But yeah, there's definitely options if you are looking to get a rock. Obviously, if you're a certified practitioner, you have unmatched discounts on every product that we sell. So being certified has all sorts of ups. One of the great things about being certified is that you get access to all of this education. You also get access to like large discounts year round on all of our attachments, supplements, and our, other devices like the Rock Red Light. You have the ability to be involved in our affiliate program, which literally pays you. And you get access to our mobile app, which is the #1 PMF mobile app in the world. It has every single indication that we can think of for all types of bodies, with clear guidelines on how to use the machines for those indications. You can also use that to track your sessions. It's just really incredible. Also, Meredith, one of the things that we have is a media library, which we've been working on and improving over the last few months. So we're gonna pull that up for you guys really quickly. We're gonna have Meredith's gonna share that for you all. Okay, so there's the hoof plate bundle. Thank you. So if you go under business resources, again, you have to be logged into this to see it. But if you go down to, where do we go down? Media library. If you have not explored this, please do. You can click on that, and we're gonna show you what we got here. There's also information about insurance. What?
Slow.
Oh, it's okay. We also have information about insurance. There's email templates. I don't know if you see that. It says email templates. You don't even have to write the emails that you're going to send to people. We give them to you. Like, I don't think that the practitioners I don't think you guys are using this enough. And I know that it's not the easiest thing to navigate, but I know that it is there. You all, if you have not gone through there, please do, because the email templates, like, imagine that you are wanting to send an email to somebody and you don't know how to reach out or what to say for that second or third touch. We're giving you very clear email templates for you guys to use that work for us. And if they work for us, they can work for you. So go check that out. We're going to get that media library up here. Jessica says the email templates are great. I've used them for social media posts. Yes, there's even social media post ideas in there. There's so much. Okay, let's say you're in the market for a PMF machine, for a MagnaWave machine. You're saying to yourself, what about insurance? What about liability? What about if I want to add a second machine? What about if I want, any type of information? That is where you would go, is straight to the portal. The portal has everything over the last few years is in that portal. You can update your listing on our map. You can add yourself to the MagnaWave map, which is very important. Please do that if you haven't already. It is just so much stuff. Kendra said you guys provide so much great information. The website is so helpful. I was on the portal yesterday and love all the new things available. Best support team ever. Thank you all. Love the media sources. I am working an event this month, and I've used so many of the resources directly or added it to the resources I plan to share with others. Yes. The work you've done on the practitioner portal is so helpful. Having everything in one place is so convenient. Jessica wrote, I love this. Use the website in all capital letters. Use the website. Okay, another thing that we have that I don't think everybody really understands is the support center on our MagnaWavePMF.com. Every time an issue happens with a machine or you have a question, please go to the support center first. If you email us or call us, we are going to direct you to the support center to complete any forms that need to be done. Literally every frequently asked question is in there with a video most times that you can find that explains how to maybe change a fuse or do something. Everything is in there that you need is either in that support center or in the portal. You cannot find a better place to get your MagnaWave questions or issues answered. If something pops up and you want to check, do we have it yet?
Yes.
Okay, you want to pull that up? Okay, so this is the media library. And you guys can see we have logos that you can use for any type of events. We have handouts and brochures. You guys, these are free to download. Go down to the handouts and brochures. Go back to that horse. You can see these are indication points, like different areas. Look at this. It is going to load, I promise. Look at this. All these different areas of the skeletal system. You guys, this is years worth of time. Can you go to testimonials? I don't know where there's a page. Look at their sessions. Oh my gosh, this is just great. Pictures. You don't have an excuse not to be doing social media posts. If you're a MagnaWave practitioner, we're giving them to you. Small animal images. There's also waivers and forms. All of this can be downloaded if you are a MagnaWave practitioner. Just go check it out. There's people always say to me, like, how do I get content? How do I get pictures? Like right here, is that great? We have a picture with some testimonials. This is great information for you all. And again, I'm always open. We are always open to new types of ideas. If there's something that you want to see in the media library, let us know. It's just a great thing to have, to use. And this is, Corey says it right here. This is one of the major differences from all the other companies. 100%. They don't offer this. They don't have this. And I'm not saying that because I've worked really hard. You know, this is my life work. I'm saying this because the true core values and the mission of this business is to make not only MagnaWave PMF accessible to more people, but also educate and train them to be the best. And your success is our success. You will not find a company that cares as much as we do. You won't. If they do care, they care just as much as we do, because what we do here is manufacture and train and educate you with the absolute best products in the world, in my opinion. Let's see. That's great. Wait, my portal doesn't look like this. Is it because I'm on my phone, not on the laptop, or because I haven't finished certification? Could be either of those. Kelly, if you haven't finished the certification, you can't see all of that. Can you show the affiliate? Well, I don't know if what that will look like, Meredith, on yours, but if you can, if it shows like registered leads or anything, I don't know what yours looks like. But once you get certified, you immediately become an affiliate. You get access to where you can register leads. You can add people to your list. You can get marketing materials, all of that. You can track your commissions. All of that is in the portal. You also get access to all of the media library. Now, if you are certified and it doesn't look like that and you're on a cell phone, well, that's just because the phone has to be scaled down. Like the screen has to change to be mobile compliant. So everything is still there. You just doesn't look the exact same. I hope that makes sense. It does look different on the phone versus the laptop, the desktop. I like the desktop version better. Yeah, well, the thing is the desktop version is always going to be better because you have a larger screen and you're able to see those downloads better. I mean, that's just part of mobile responsiveness. So, yeah, but I would encourage all of you, if you are a MagnaWave certified practitioner, go inside and go into your house or get on a laptop, borrow somebody's if you don't have one, get on there and go through a lot of those documents and really get the feel for everything that you could do in there right after getting certified, or if you've been certified for a while, and check in like every month or two and just see what's new in there, because we are constantly adding new stuff that's great for you guys. Catherine Olivia says, this is a great one. Just downloaded the app and loving it to keep track of previous sessions. You all, the app is $25 one time. And you can keep track of your sessions and actually pinpoint where the coil was on the animal that you're working with, and then send an email to the vet, to the trainer, to the owner. You can keep track of every session so you can look back. This is an incredible resource and separates the good from the great if you are a certified practitioner. Because if you are doing wellness as your business, having the ability, people want to see what they're getting for their money. So if they're not at the session when you're doing it, sending them a recap of what you did and how the animal's displacement, how they were that day, literally makes you so much more valuable to the consumer. And those are just little things that you've got to start doing in order to grow your business. Will there be an upcoming sales? When is the best time to trade up to a bigger machine? Kelly, will there be any upcoming sales? When is the best time to trade up to a bigger machine? Kelly, there is no good or bad time to trade up to a bigger machine. We do it year round. So if you are interested in getting a trade-in or trading up, we will work with you year round. The best thing to do to get the absolute best price on a MagnaWave is to fill out a form on our website. You will be assigned a product specialist. Ask that product specialist for either a demo or out-of-box unit if you are looking for a machine. At this point, we do 2 sales a year. It's one around Christmas time, and one that we sprinkle in, but they are usually on just one device, so that may not be beneficial to what you're doing. If you would like to text this number, 502-706-7221. If you text them that you want information, we can get you on a call with a specialist today. If you don't know who your specialist is, you can text that number and we can tell you who your specialist is with their contact information. Just ask in that text. But what's great here, you guys, is that there isn't a bad time. Our product specialists are going to work with you and get you the best deal that they can. So if there is a machine that you're looking to upgrade to, I would always just keep up asking your product specialist. Sometimes they'll put you on a list when a demo drops or when an open box machine comes in. A lot of times the demos are machines that we've used at trade shows and we brought back. I've used in marketing plans. Maybe they were rented out and came back because somebody got something different. So yeah, that's my advice. Leslie, I researched PMF companies for 3 months before I bought my first machine. I kept coming back to MagnaWave because they were upfront with pricing, the long warranty, customer support, and training. I'm so glad I went with MagnaWave. Thank you, Leslie. I'm so glad you went with MagnaWave too. Does the MagnaWave get updated with new info? Yes, it does get updated with new info. We are actually working on an update. Like, we are going to be relaunching by the end of the year with that new training portal that I talked about in the beginning, a new app. So that is part of the process. But if you have a guideline that you'd like to send in, email it over to education@magnawavepmf.com. We'll add it to that for you. I have not been on the website for a while and can already tell it has a lot of changes. Yes, we are consistently working. AOPP training and support is also an excellent resource on top of MW. Yes, if you are a member, if you are looking to have that second resource, it is the more tables that you can sit at, the better. And the AOPP is another table to sit at. That is PEMFprofessionals.com. Lauren Fager and her team are incredible. They are amazing working on regulatory. They have changed the landscape, and they are the representation of PMF in the world. So if you are using PMF of any kind, you need to be an AOPP member. This is the way to make sure that the modality that you love, respect, and are working with has the right representation in any type of regulatory instance. So the app is a game changer for your toolbox. Absolutely. There you go. Join the AOPP. Stacy, do you have to have people sign waivers? Reasons I'm asking is because I know someone that doesn't, and she has had a business for a while, so I wondered if it's something that's mandatory. I can't make you do anything. I would do research in your state. I would also get a Rocket Lawyer membership, and I would create your own waiver. We have waivers that we have in that media library. It's great. They're there. They're very generic because each state, each province has a different laws on what the wording needs to be. So I can't make one waiver that covers everything, or it'd be 90 pages long. So like I would recommend, I like adding a photo release in, but yeah, I would recommend having people sign a waiver of some sort, even for working on their animals too. I mean, a lot of times could they, hold up in court, again, depends on the state, but It absolutely is a beneficial thing to do. Any time I'm signing somebody up for a group of sessions on an animal, I don't just sell them one session. I sell them a package, and I literally give them a quote of what it's going to cost for those 8 sessions or 10 sessions and the timeline, and then the waivers in there, and you just kind of have them sign off on the agreement of what you're doing, how long it's going to be going on, and that they understand that you're not a vet. You would love to share this information with your vet, that they should let their vet know of any modality changes that you're adding. That you do not diagnose and you do not treat any indication, that they need you to also that they need you to be a partner in this and talking to them. So yeah, I think that that's very important. AOPP offers business resources as well, which is great to offer with MagnaWave. Thank you, Sierra, for mentioning that. And AOPP is live every Thursday. They have good information on them also. Absolutely. Please tune into those. Know your state's veterinary exam board rules and work within them. Keep the vets as your allies. Absolutely. Don't overstep. Your insurance may also require you to use waivers. So you want to check these things. Let's see. Leslie said, both of my machines are demos and look brand new and have worked flawlessly. Why don't we put up that phone number again? We're going to put this phone number up, and we also can put the QR code for questions up. We are going to, if you are interested, we do have a few demo machines, I believe, in stock right now. And I know we do. I believe we have a few. So if you are interested in a demo device, they come and they go very quickly. We'll get that number up at the bottom of the screen. And that's right there. So if you would like to speak to a product specialist or contact your product specialist about those demo machines, or text this if you would like to get on a call with the specialist to talk about what demos we have available. Let's see. I need to do better about all of this, but what? Okay, so that, yeah, request more info right here. If you would rather use this, just scan this QR code right here and fill out the form, and we will get you the information, get you to a specialist, or you can text the number below. If you're interested in any of our products or what our demo machines are. I need to do better about all of this, but weather warming up is time to get my business flowing. One of the things that we offer in the training is a business starter course. It is available now in the certification program. Please take it. Please go take it. Like, what are you doing? Go take it. It is incredible. There is so many things that you need to think about at the beginning, like when starting your business, like naming and the importance of your business name, the importance of how to get good marketing, the importance of how to interact with people. It's not very long. It's a very simple course. It leads into what is my business builder course, which is offered once a year in the fall. And it is a 6-week, like it is a live course with me for 6 weeks. It will, if you are looking to change your business and grow your business and you are committed to what you're doing, that is the business builder course is offered once a year. There's information about that in the portal as well. But everyone who is starting a business, adding to a business, should take the business starter course, 100%. Do the protocols on the app apply to the Spiro? Melissa, yes, they apply to the Spiro, but I would always double the time. Coil placement, everything is the same. Is the business starter in the portal? It should be. Misty, go check. If it's not, we'll add it back in. It's in education? Yeah, it's under the education in the portal. Go to education, it's in there. It's a really great class. And quite frankly, the thing is that I made so many mistakes when this business was growing. My dad and I made so many mistakes. We learned so much that, my dad was the first person to really bring this machine into the animal world. Like, he blazed a trail. No one knew what this was at all 20 years ago. Like, no one. You think that nobody knows what it is where you are? Nobody knew what it was. And we overcame so many hurdles and so many things that we learned about how to do things and not recreating the wheel. And so please learn from our mistakes and take these business starter classes. Like, There is no reason for you to make those same mistakes in your branding, in your marketing, and just in the setup of your business. Missy says, I need to get more practice of using the app. Yes, play with it, practice with it, use it. It's great. Let's see. Business class is so awesome. Thank you. I'm so excited for MagnaCon 2026. MagnaCon.com, my friends. MagnaCon.com. Tickets are on sale right now. MagnaCon 2026 is going to be the biggest MagnaCon we've ever had. This is a wellness expo. This is not just about MagnaWave. This is about Orwell. This is about red light. We will have compression. We will have hyperbaric. We will have all of the biohacking tools for animals and people will be there. This is the utmost, absolute, cutting edge, best conference you can go to. It is June 2026. It is the 20-year anniversary of MagnaWave, and we will be going big at MagnaCon 2026. It will be here in Louisville, Kentucky. We will be going to Churchill Downs, but we've added a lot of other fun things in there. So I really, truly hope that you get your tickets now. We don't have hotel room blocks yet. Guys, we're a year out. We don't have hotel room blocks. We have to wait until we can schedule those. We also don't have the date and the time for the Churchill because the meet hasn't even happened yet. We won't get that till January of 2026. But it will be those dates. It will be happening. It will be the biggest, baddest, best all-around biohacking, wellness, animal, and human education summit of the year. I promise that. MagnaCon.com, June 10th through the 12th, 2026. I don't want to hear any excuses that like I had something going on. I'm giving you a year notice. You are getting over a year notice on the dates. Don't schedule anything else for that week. And come to Louisville and make it, you all, I know that Louisville, Kentucky, we have some fun stuff here. Muhammad Ali is from here. We have the Louisville Slugger baseball bats. We have a river. We have the Churchill Downs. There's a lot of very cool things. The Bourbon Tour is here. Bourbon is made in Kentucky. So like, if you're looking for like maybe a vacation or a getaway with your spouse, this is a great thing to do. You could do MagnaCon and stay for the weekend. Let's see. My son asked if he could use our machine for his science fair project. Would this be a good project for him? Bobby, yes, but I'm wondering what your science fair, what his hypothesis is. What is his science fair hypothesis? All of my kids so far have used PMF in their science fair. We did a germination, seed germination science fair project with my daughter. We had 3 seeds that were planted, 3 bulbs. They were the exact same size, bought from the exact same store in the exact same pot. They were all in the same window. The only difference was one was removed and had PMF at a low power overnight. One was used with no PMF, and the other one had 30 minutes of high power PMF. And the one that had 30 minutes of high power PMF was like this big. And the one that had none was still just starting. And the one that had 30, the overnight was like this big. So that was a pretty cool science fair project. Jessica says you need to attend MagnaCon. Honestly, even if it's virtual, yes, you do. And we will have virtual MagnaCon, and it's amazing. Is there any way we can get pictures of horses found in the horse cert class? Denise, I believe all of those are in the portal. All of those pictures are in there. Let's see. My daughter is getting married, then otherwise I would be there. Okay, fine, Tori. We will give you the excuse of your daughter getting married. We will let that one slide. But Tori, go ahead and sign up for the virtual when virtual tickets go on sale because you can rewatch all of the videos afterwards. And you guys, we give away like over $100,000 worth of stuff at MagnaCon. We give away machines. We give away attachments. We give away other types of therapeutic modalities. We give away so much stuff at MagnaCon. So even if you just get the virtual ticket, we will do giveaways for virtual audience separate from the giveaways for in person. But there is some really great giveaways. So getting that ticket, even if you can't attend, is great because you could still win even when you're not there, and you get to watch the replays. Shannon, look at Shannon Scott. She's got. Already have my ticket and can't wait. I love it. Elaine, we just took your volleyball coach. I'm assuming that's for U of L, maybe? You took theirs? Sports ball. Faye says, my birthday present to myself is MagnaCon. You could not give yourself a better gift. Professional soccer, my dad said. Thank you, Dad. Professional soccer. We have 2 professional soccer teams here in Louisville. Amazing stadium, amazing games. You guys, come on. Let's see. Any other questions? Louise, okay, I will be freshly retired for the next MagnaCon. It will be a true celebration for me. Then I return to Vermont to dedicate 100% of my time to 3H Alternative Wellness PEMF. There you go, girl. Adios, Maureen. She's heading to the feed store. The Schnecksiders will be there for sure. Yay. How many people are you allowed to bring with you to MagnaCon? Stacy, the ticket is for one person, okay, that you purchase through us. You can buy a ticket for somebody else, but it's a full price. That includes all the food. So we feed you lunch every day. We also take you to Churchill Downs. That includes a ticket to Churchill Downs, the bus ride to Churchill Downs, and dinner at Churchill Downs. All of that is included in your purchase price for the event. We also feed you throughout the day. And we have amazing speakers, tons of education. So if you want to, but if they're not going to be staying for any of the sessions, like they're not doing any education, they're not eating, they're not going to Churchill Downs, they could stay in the hotel and do other things while you're at MagnaCon. Or you could buy, I know people who bought 5 to 6 tickets and brought all of their employees. So that's up to you. Let's see. I'm about to start my veggie garden seeds. I'm definitely going to be PMFing them. Yeah, Pamela, look into magnetic gardening. If you all have not done that, I do it. I'm kind of crazy though. That's using copper poles in the ground, copper wiring, copper that actually helps align the magnetic fields within the soil. So like using your MagnaWave with the when you're starting your seeds is great, but then also like look into some of that if you want to join any of the crazy copper farming Facebook pages. I'm in. Magnetic gardening. I won a paddle and a hoof box at 2018 at MagnaCon. That's amazing. Let's see. Erica Farkas said, hello, I'm from Europe. How can we introduce it here? Erica, we actually have a MagnaWave EU. Can we put that Facebook page or that website in the comments? If you are interested, we have a team of excellent experts there in Europe we have full training in every language. We have there's some hands-on options for training. There's also just really great information and a fantastic support team over there in Europe. So Gerald and his team are top notch. So we'll put the link, Erica, to their website and their Facebook or whatever in the comments so that you can connect with them. Let's see. MagnaWave sessions are currently covered in all small animal insurance companies. So if you have a small animal insurance and you are looking to get reimbursed, there are options through majority of them that I'm aware of. You can actually get reimbursement for small animal insurance. Maybe if I MagnaWave my plants, they wouldn't die. Well, Jessica, you still got to water them, man. Still got to water them. It's amazing the science that has happened with people just talking to their plants, how much better they thrive. Because you're presenting a frequency to them. Let's see. Gardening is awesome. Yes, it is. Sierra says, I had a plant that wasn't not doing well. PMF brought it back to life. I'm MagnaWave my plants, Alicia says. Let's see. I think we're almost done, guys. Making sure. Leslie's asking about, are there any updates from the AOPP about Oklahoma? Visited the vet board. Maybe you have already discussed in a different live, but I haven't heard. So what happened was AOPP went to Oklahoma and presented to their, they did a special session with a group of vets and that then agreed that PMF should not fall under veterinary regulatory, but that PMF practitioners have got to be educated, and they've got to know that you should not be diagnosing, you should not be treating any indications, you should be working with the veterinarian and working with the owner and trainer to do what's best for that animal. This is a wellness modality. It is not a replacement for regular veterinary care. And so they are working on the wording for how that veterinary law will be updated in Oklahoma. That's where I'm at with it. Did give some sort of, this board then gave some regulatory advisement to Oklahoma to change their vet laws. I'm sure that just like anything in government, that takes time, right? Alicia says, I'll tell my son not to plan his wedding during that time in June. Yes, Alicia, tell your son that June 10th through the 12th of 2026 is off limits. You have big, important things to do. Cheryl says, I will never miss a MagnaCon again. Me neither. Me neither, girl. Leslie, my first year to attend. Amazing. Nebraska took Danny back. She played for us. And yes, she was the head coach of U of L volleyball team. How dare you? How dare you do that to us? Volleyball is like one of our best sports. And that says a lot because I don't follow any sports ball at all. Okay? So I have actually had very famous athletes talk to me on the phone for long periods of time about their recoveries and what they're doing. And I have never known who any of them are. Not one. I have no clue, no idea. It is not till afterwards that someone tells me that they are somebody. So sports ball is not really my thing. Okay. So I do love soccer though. I played soccer. That's about the only one I understand. AOPP has a really good Facebook post on their page. It's the Association of PMF Professionals Facebook page. They have a great post Emily brings up that's discussing Oklahoma. Okay, I think we're good. We need two or three. Oh, I forgot. You all, expert hour is tomorrow. What time is it at? 2 p.m. Register for expert hour. If you haven't already, register for expert hour right here. I'm on that too. I'm going to see you tomorrow. March 5th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Dr. Alyssa Baumler, she is a small animal veterinarian, but she is a veterinarian that works here with MagnaWave. She's amazing. She is actively a practicing veterinarian. She understands all types of animals. She will be available for your questions. Please register. This is not Vet Talk. Vet Talk is what we do. We offer Vet Talk every single month for our practitioners only. Okay, that is for certified practitioners and certified people in training only. That is a closed group. That is to talk to our veterinarian one-on-one and get questions answered. This is expert hour. You are going to get expert opinion on indications, information, and our products tomorrow at 2 p.m. Please register for expert hour. And even better, send the link, scan the QR code, send the link, get the link out of the comments, send it to anybody else that you would like to attend. Is there a veterinarian that has questions? Is there a friend of yours that has questions? Please register them. Send this to them for them to register themselves. Invite the people you want who need to hear about MagnaWave and want to ask questions that may be too difficult for you to ask, for you to answer, or maybe they just need reinforcement from an expert. So expert hour. Expert hour is great. Okay, so tomorrow. Just a reminder to all affiliates, there is a special being run this month. We are giving away a free rock. So everybody who said that they want to win a rock, every affiliate sale this month gets you one chance to win. Email Cameron at MagnaWavePMF.com if you are not an affiliate. If you are an affiliate, you need to register your leads or send anybody our way. Anybody that if you send somebody our way and they buy MagnaWave this month, you are entered to win a free rock. That's really good odds, guys. That is this month, the month of March only. So please register your leads Do we have the register a lead link? Please register your leads, and you can do that in the portal. You can do that on our website under Refer a Friend, and you can do that by emailing Cameron@MagnaWavePMF.com if you have any questions whatsoever about the affiliate program. When you can use your QR code. That everyone has their own unique QR code when you become an affiliate. That's all in the portal. So I cannot stress enough. Go to the portal. Also, register for Expert Hour tomorrow. Expert Hour. Misty says, we'll be on the road to a new client tomorrow. Misty, register for Expert Hour so we can send you the recording. And I don't know, but maybe registering for Expert Hour gets you entered to win something. Maybe. I mean, I'm not promising anything. What if you've purchased a second machine? Catherine, doesn't work that way, unfortunately. This is the goal of this is to get people comfortable with talking to people. The thing is that getting people comfortable with talking to other people about PMF who are maybe possibly interested in buying. A lot of times people don't know how to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. So that person then goes and buys behind their back and they don't get a commission. I would say probably every single person who's on this live right now, and probably almost every single person who's ever purchased a MagnaWave did so because they met someone who had a MagnaWave. 100% of the time. That means that 100% of the sales should have an affiliate on them. But we don't. Okay? We are looking at maybe 15 to 20%. That means that 75% of you all are missing commissions. Keep that in mind. 75% of you are leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table. Hundreds or thousands or whatever. Our top earners can make, anywhere upwards of $10,000 a month on a referral of doing that. That's crazy. So there are opportunities with the affiliate program. A lot of people get this feeling like, well, if they buy one, they're not going to call me. That's not the case. It's not the case. People sometimes get machines just for their own animals, and they refer everyone to you because they don't want to be a business. You're not creating competition. You're creating awareness in your community. And if they want a machine, they're going to go buy one anyways, whether it's from us or somebody else. Why not get add that into your revenue? Also, if you are a practitioner, you should be renting machines out. We have an amazing program for rent-to-rents for machine owners only. You should be doing that to increase your revenue. If you have questions on that, please ask your product specialist. Sandy Witt says, learned my lesson. Worked on a neighbor's animal for free several times. They bought a machine, started a business, and never mentioned my name. They won't. They're not going to mention your name. Nobody is going to mention your name because they don't want you to know they're getting a machine. So you need to make it clear that you're the expert, and if they want to get a machine, from the very conversation, if you ever decide you want to get something like this, I am very close to the company. I've been with them for years. If you want one, I have the best sales rep. Her name's Jessica, Jamie, Sean, Nick, whatever. And I could connect you with them and make sure that you get the absolute best price. That's how you talk to people about doing a machine. You don't, Cameron, you can send them directly to Cameron. He'd be happy to do that. Or you register them on our website. You just cannot have to, yeah. Plenty of people to go around. Yes, Corey. I would say 98% of the time they want machines for personal use. Absolutely. Do you get commissions if they buy a demo? Yes, Karen, you do. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Every single time, people don't realize. Robin says, I found you on my own after talking to another company. But Robin, why were you interested in PMF in the first place? Who told you about it? What experience did you have? I would love to know that. Sheena found us on her own. I respect that. But a lot of times you find us because you hear about us from someone. Or in what way did you hear about us? Was it a social media ad? Majority of the time, it's because someone you know at a show somewhere. So let's say that it's 98% of the people. Majority of people do not just go on a website and decide to spend thousands of dollars on a machine unless they've heard that it works. from or seen that it works, someone they trusted or somewhere they were was shown that it works. Okay, I'm done. I've talked for way over the hour. Making sure I didn't miss any questions. We'll have them at the, okay. What is the link for the expert hour tomorrow? I registered but don't see a link to join the call. They will get that tomorrow, right? We'll send that out. Yeah, we'll send out the information. It will all be emailed to you tomorrow. So emailed or texted both to you tomorrow. Yeah, so a lot of times found you on my own after talking to someone with a machine from another company. See, that's the thing. A lot of times, but you were experienced with PMF. So what I'm saying is that you talked to somebody from another company who and believed what they were saying about PMF and you found us. That's great. Those people, that's fantastic. That's what I want to happen. But unfortunately, that goes the other way. People who are experienced with MagnaWave then go and they find other companies and then they buy from them. So in order to keep that from happening, the best way is to register leads. Maureen Boyle was my MagnaWave person for my horse. She is amazing. Helped me switch careers. Yes. Maureen Boyle, if you're looking for someone to coach you or help you or be an inspiration in how to live a life that is less stressed, Maureen's just great. She's amazing. And I want to say this. It's a choice. And I was talking to my husband about this last weekend. Happiness is a choice. And people don't realize that. Stress is just as much of a choice. Now, yes, things can be stressful on you, but the way that you react, for example, the other day, there was a fender bender in my driveway with both of my cars. It wasn't me, but someone in my family hit somebody else, not paying attention early in the morning. Wasn't too bad, but there was a time in our lives where maybe that would have ended with everybody kind of being angry. And the way that it ended was, oh my gosh, whatever, so sorry, yada, yada, yada. We talked, no one was stressed. Nobody even thought about it. We put both cars in, they're getting fixed. Instead of letting it ruin everything and one person getting mad at another, it's a choice, you guys. How you live your life and how you live your days are a choice. The same thing happens with your business. Bad things are going to happen. People are going to lie. They're going to do things. Things like that are going to happen. You can choose to dwell on the limiting aspect of everything, or you could choose to see that there is enough for everyone. Just because somebody else is eating does not mean you don't have food on your plate. Keep that in mind. My farrier had recommended a practitioner from our local track. After she had worked on my horses, we knew we needed MagnaWave. Bridget says human awareness is growing in her area. She's sold machines from the Orwell line to massage therapists and doctors. Good job, Bridget. Well, these are great. This is great how everybody found us. Oh my gosh, I could just read these all day. I'll be waiting for the info tomorrow. Okay, so register for the expert hour. Let's do the winners. Hold on, I'm going to grab the prizes. Wait. I don't want to fall. Okay. This is what we're giving away today. I've got coils at my feet and I'm going to fall. But you see, majority of the people on here are saying, that they did have somebody, whether it was a chiropractor or a veterinarian or a farrier or somebody that did a session on them. If that person would have talked about, hey, if you're ever interested in this, this is my card, here's my QR code, you can check it out. Your experience may have been more direct and quicker to get to us. Maybe do a session at MagnaCon on how we found you all. Corey, I need that information. Maybe we do a giveaway. We send out a form and we email it to everybody who's ever bought a machine. And if they tell us how they found MagnaWave, then we get we do a giveaway of something. That's a good idea. Leslie says a friend in Canada told me about MagnaWave. She had done some sessions with a practitioner and suggested I add it to my acupuncture light therapy business. Great. See? Amazing. So she had done some sessions with a practitioner. that practitioner would have been a great resource for you to contact, right? So, but there's always somebody else involved. There's somebody, that person that told you about MagnaWave trusted. I can do as many commercials, Google ads, posts as I want. But the minute that somebody that you trusted, who is either really big in animals or themselves, says to you, you've got to try it, or, well, my grumpy, crotchety old uncle started using this machine and now he's not grumpy and crotchety anymore, he's happy and healthy, you would be like, whoa, your uncle's a totally different person. I've got to try. That is trust, and that's word of mouth. And you need to think about how you are using that in your own business, because that's something that we're working on improving in our business as well. Okay. What do we got here? So this is what's our giveaway. We have 2 winners today. They are getting this amazing MagnaWave water bottle to keep themselves hydrated. They are getting this amazing MagnaWave bag, cloth bag. They are getting a hoodie. I love these hoodies. Do we have these hoodies for sale? I don't know if we have any left, but if they are, they're in the portal. This is the hoodie. It says MagnaWave right there, and then it's got, I love these. These are great. They're getting that. They're also getting news and views. This is also available for sale in the practitioner portal. If you are a practitioner and you do not have a set of news and views to hand out to your people, what are you doing? This is an amazing magazine. This is everything you need to know. This is a great way. It's got frequently asked questions. It's got information on everything in the animal, in the MagnaWave, the dog doc, which is documentary that MagnaWave is featured in. It also talks about Aura. Well, if you are in the PMF business, the MagnaWave business, and you are looking to have a machine, you can even put your own sticker on there. You can put your own QR code on the back. This is a great resource, and we sell them in packages on the portal. You get one. Hand them out. You get these are those strips, the flare strips that was on the Kentucky Derby winner of 2023. This Kentucky Derby winner wore this. I think he's actually right here in the news and views. Let's see. We have a poncho. We have a dry brush. If you're not dry brushing, look that up. It's great for your skin too. Or you could use this on your animal, but it's fantastic. And some SPF 30 sunscreen lotion, because skin cancer is real, my friends. Okay, great. And so is aging. So we are giving this amazing gift to Sheena. Says, I went through an entire package of news and views. Girls, you better get some more, Sheena. Make stickers of the affiliate QR code and put them on the news and views. Put them everywhere. Yes, your affiliate QR code means it is a QR code that is unique to you. Anytime somebody scans it, they go to our website, but it says your business name at the top. They are then, if they fill anything out, they're automatically registered to you. So if they buy in the future, or if they buy, you get the credit. That's great. Are the nose strips in the portal? I don't know. They used to be. Flare strips. If they aren't, we will see what we have in stock and add more. Great giveaway gift. Great marketing opportunity for you. I love the news and views. I order 100. I have more. Okay, great. We need to check on the hoodies in the portal. There is a swag shop. There is a shop in the portal where we have things like banners that you can get, as well as tablecloths, water bottles that you can add your own logo to or use ours. There's all sorts of stuff like that. I believe there's polo shirts. All of that is in there. You don't have to design it yourself. Karen said, we had a friend work on our horse. I was going to retire soon, and I truly believe God sent me to MagnaWave. I need a new life mission. I love that. It's my mission too, girl. Okay. Marketing for Europe. Okay, yes. Did we put the link in there for her can you comment under her? I have a baseball cap. Yes, I love the baseball hats. Okay, so our first winner is Joe Marshall. Congratulations, Joe. You are the winner of today's grab bag. And don't forget to register for office hours, guys. If you, not office hours, for expert hour tomorrow at 2 p.m. Join me and Dr. Elisa Baumler. We will be talking all things MagnaWave, red light. We are talking about indications, all veterinary applications, and we will be doing some giveaways. So make sure you register. Congratulations, Joe. Let's see. And then number 2, we have the second person is Alicia McCall. Alicia McCall. Congratulations, Alicia. Yay. Alicia McCall and Joe Marshall, you are today's winners of the grab bags. We'll be sending those to you in the mail. Make sure you email MWPrizes at MagnaWavePEMF.com. That's MWPrizes with an S at MagnaWavePEMF.com with your name, address, and what you won, just so that we can make sure that your address matches the address in our system and we don't send it to an old address. Or if you're not a practitioner, which I'm sure both of you are, I know that, then we just want to make sure we're updated. Okay, everyone, I will see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Expert hour. There it is. Expert hour right there. Make sure that you check out Expert Hour, register, send it to anyone that you want to share the MagnaWave love with. Anyone that has questions, veterinarians, respected people in your life that you want to share why you believe in MagnaWave and want questions answered, have them register for Expert Hour. They will also be entered to win some prizes. Everyone, thank you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.